Last month, I studied 60 family dogs that seemed perfectly fine, but what I found shocked me. Most were sending signals their owners ignored. Stretching at the door? Cute to us. But sometimes the first sign of joint pain, a paw on the arm, sweet affection, or a silent cry for help. That long, unblinking stare, love, or hidden anxiety. After 25 years with dogs, I've learned one truth. Most owners either ignore their dog's behaviors or simply don't know what they mean. But today, I'll decode them one by one. First up, why dogs follow you everywhere. Is your shadow dog showing love or developing a dangerous obsession? There's a thin line between loyalty and mental illness. Room-to-room following? Normal. Can't pee alone? Problem? Scratching bathroom doors? Separation anxiety disorder. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You created this. Every time you rewarded clingy behavior, you built addiction pathways in their brain. Your dog is literally getting dopamine hits from stalking you. Physical symptoms are real. Being alone causes actual chest pain, elevated heart rate, cortisol spike. Your dog experiences withdrawal like a drug addict. The follow distance reveals everything. 3 feet means healthy attachment, constant touching, screams anxiety, blocking your path shows control issues, and watching from afar? That's the perfect balance. Breaking this addiction requires professional help. Cold turkey causes trauma. Your love became their drug. But following is nothing compared to what happens when they stare at you. Why dogs stare at you constantly? Why does your dog stare into your soul like they know your darkest secrets? Here's what nobody tells you. When your dog locks eyes with you for more than 3 seconds, their brain literally gets high on oxytocin, same chemical humans get from falling in love. Your dog is actually addicted to you. But wait, staring while you eat? That's psychological manipulation. They've learned that guilt tripping works on you. And the bathroom stare? They think you need protection when you're vulnerable. In dog logic, pooping equals danger zone. They're literally guarding you from toilet monsters. The direction matters too. Direct stare means pure love, but that side eye means they're suspicious, and if they're squinting, they're definitely judging your life choices. Speaking of weird behaviors, let me tell you why dogs drag their butt on carpet. Why do dogs drag their butt across your expensive carpet? Is it revenge or a medical emergency? Brace yourself. It's not always worms. Sometimes your dog's anal glands are about to explode. These are scent bombs that normally release when they poop. But when blocked, it feels like sitting on burning needles. That carpet drag? Your dog is literally performing emergency surgery on themselves. Gross, but genius. Ignore it? You're looking at a $500 vet bill when those glands rupture. But here's what vets won't tell you. Feeding pumpkin prevents this. Nightmare. The position tells you everything. A straight drag screams gland issues. Circular motion means worms are partying in there, and quick little scoots? They're just itchy. Your carpet is basically their medical diagnostic tool. Now let's talk about tail wagging, because you've been reading it wrong your entire life. Why dogs wag their tail differently? Think tail wagging means happiness? You've been reading your dog wrong this entire time. Left wag versus right wag changes everything. Right-sided wagging means positive emotions. Left-sided indicates negative feelings. Your dog's tail is basically an emotional compass you've been ignoring. Speed tells another story. Slow wag means insecurity. Medium wag shows relaxation, but fast wagging with stiff body? That's not happiness. It's a warning before attack. Height is the power meter. High tail screams dominance, middle shows comfort, low indicates submission, and tucked between legs, pure terror. The helicopter tail, full circle spinning, is reserved for only their favorite human. If you've never seen it, you're not the chosen one. That circular wag releases maximum happy chemicals. It's literally dog ecstasy. And if you've ever wondered why dogs get midnight zoomies, here's the answer. Why does your calm dog suddenly become possessed by demons at 11 p.m.? Scientists call it frenetic random activity period. Translation: your dog is having a natural cocaine rush. Their brain dumps massive dopamine, creating a high 10 times stronger than human runner's high. It's not random. Zoomies happen exactly when they feel safest. That midnight tornado? Ultimate trust in you. But here's the dark truth. No zoomies means depression. A zooming dog is a mentally healthy dog. No zoom equals emotional doom. The pattern reveals their mood. Figure eights mean they're experiencing pure joy. Straight lines indicate stress release. Perfect circles show playfulness. And furniture jumping? They're testing how much you'll let them get away with. If zoomies last over 5 minutes, that's not normal. Your dog has anxiety they're desperately trying to burn off. Think that's strange? Wait till you hear why dogs lick your feet obsessively. Why are dogs obsessed with your feet? Are they tasting something disturbing about you? Prepare for this. Your feet are leaking your entire life story. 250,000 sweat glands pumping out chemical information like biological Wi-Fi. Your dog is literally downloading your day through their tongue. They have Jacobson's organ, a super sensor that can taste emotions. When you're stressed, they taste cortisol, happiness flavors like serotonin. And if you're lying, your feet are snitching on you right now. Where you went, who you met, what you ate, it's all there in your toe jam. Your dog is basically reading your diary with their mouth. Excessive licking, though? They're absorbing your anxiety. Dogs can become stressed from tasting too much human worry. You're literally making your dog anxious through your feet. And that adorable head tilt? There's a secret reason they only do it for humans. Why dogs tilt their head? Is that adorable head tilt genuine confusion or calculated manipulation? Mind-blowing fact. Dogs only tilt their heads for humans, never for other dogs. They learned this triggers our parental instincts and gets them anything they want. You've been played. But there's science here. A right tilt means they're processing emotions using their left brain, while a left tilt shows they're analyzing your words with their right brain. They're literally showing you their thinking in real time. The angle exposes everything. A slight tilt shows interest. A deep tilt screams confusion, and multiple rapid tilts. They think you're speaking absolute nonsense. Here's the creepy part. Dogs with flat faces rarely head tilt. Why? They can already see your face clearly. The tilt is about reading your micro-expressions like an FBI agent. Now here's something fascinating. Every sleeping position has a hidden meaning. Why dogs sleep in weird positions? Why does your dog sleep like they're broken? What are they secretly afraid of? Every position is a trust meter. Belly up means ultimate vulnerability. They'd die for you. Side sleeping shows 100% safety. That tight curled ball, they're protecting organs because something feels wrong. The Superman stretch means they're ready for action and don't fully trust the environment. When they sleep back to back with you, congratulations, you're officially pack family. They're protecting your blind spot while sleeping. But sudden position changes? Red flag. Your dog detected something you can't sense. Could be ultrasonic noise, electromagnetic fields, or even ghosts. Dogs see UV spectrum we can't. The donut position in summer signals anxiety not cold, while sprawling out in winter means they're overheating from stress. Temperature lies, but position tells truth. Here's something that will change how you see your dog. They can't actually feel guilt. Why dogs make guilty faces? Can dogs feel guilt, or is that sorry face actually something terrifying? Shocking truth. Dogs can't feel guilt. That face is pure fear. Scientists proved this by scolding innocent dogs. Same guilty look appeared. Your dog isn't sorry, they're terrified. They're not apologizing for eating your shoe. They're trying to stop you from exploding. That look is appeasement behavior, submitting before you attack. Your dog can smell anger hormones before you know you're mad. They're basically psychic, reading your future rage through chemical changes. Here's the disturbing part. Punishing guilty looks creates anxious dogs who fake guilt constantly. You're training them to fear you, not teaching right from wrong. They learn to look guilty when you're stressed about anything. Speaking of weird behaviors, let me tell you, why dogs bring you dead animals? Why do dogs proudly deliver corpses? Your doorstep? Is this love or insult? Your dog thinks you're pathetic at hunting. Seriously, they watch you never catch prey, yet somehow have food. In their mind, you're surviving on luck. That dead bird? Not a gift, it's charity. They're trying to teach you hunting skills before you starve. It's actually the highest honor a dog can give. Here, incompetent human, let me save your life. Rejecting it breaks their heart. In dog culture, you just refused life-saving help from family. That's why they look devastated when you throw it away. The type of gift reveals their opinion. Birds mean you can't even catch slow things? Mice are baby steps for beginners and large prey? They're seriously worried about your survival skills. Ever notice how your dog leans against you? There's more to it than just affection. Why dogs lean against you? When dogs lean against you, are they cuddling or claiming you as property? Both. That lean transfers their scent, marking you with invisible taken sign other dogs smell from 50 feet away. You're being branded. But it's deeper. Dogs only lean on people they'd literally die protecting. It's their way of saying, you're mine, I'm yours, till death. The ultimate bond declaration. Pressure reveals everything. Light touch means they're content. Medium pressure shows they need reassurance. Full body weight indicates something's terrifying them. And leaning while standing? They're actively guarding you from a perceived threat. Temperature matters too. A cold lean seeks warmth. A warm lean expresses pure emotion. And leaning on a hot day? You're their chosen one despite discomfort. Pushing them away during lean breaks? Trust. You just rejected their deepest vulnerability expression. Speaking of weird behaviors, let me tell you, why dogs eat grass. Is your dog eating grass because they're dying, or because your dog food sucks? Dogs are self-medicating geniuses. Grass contains compounds triggering vomit reflex. When they sense stomach toxins, they prescribe themselves nature's emergency flush. But daily grass eating? Your expensive dog food is failing. They're desperately seeking nutrients you're not providing. That premium kibble might be killing them slowly. Grass type reveals intent. Long blades mean they need to vomit. Now, short grass indicates nutrient hunting, and if they're seeking specific plants, they're sensing illness you can't detect. Here's terrifying part. Some dogs eat grass sensing your illness. Studies show dogs detect cancer, diabetes, seizures through smell. That grass eating might be stress from smelling disease on you. Wild fact, wolves eat grass too. It's ancient medicine programmed in DNA. And that spinning before pooping? Your dog is doing something incredible with Earth's magnetic field. Why dogs spin before pooping? Why do dogs spin before pooping like they're performing ancient ritual? Your dog has magnetic superpowers. Scientists discovered dogs align themselves with Earth's magnetic field when pooping. They prefer north-south axis. Your dog is literally a furry compass. But why? Magnetic alignment helped ancestors detect predators while vulnerable. That spinning? Calibrating their internal GPS for optimal escape positioning. Can't pick spot? Magnetic interference detected. Storm coming, earthquake possible, or electromagnetic disruption. Your dog senses planetary changes you can't. Spin direction exposes their state. Clockwise spinning follows northern hemisphere instinct. Counterclockwise reveals anxiety overriding their natural compass. And no spin at all? Either extreme trust or it's an emergency situation. Indoor spinning means they're confused. Human buildings block magnetic fields. Your dog's superpowers are being jammed by your walls. They're basically pooping blind without their sixth sense. Have you seen your dog act jealous? The intensity might surprise you. Why dogs get extremely jealous? Why does your dog suddenly become a drama queen when you pet another animal? Your dog experiences jealousy more intensely than humans. Brain scans show the same regions light up, but with triple the activity. They're not pretending. They're having a full emotional meltdown. That sudden illness when you bring home a new pet? Psychosomatic. Your dog can literally make themselves sick from jealousy. Vomiting, refusing food, limping. All Oscar-worthy performances. The intervention tactics are calculated. Pushing between you and others isn't cute. It's resource guarding. You are the resource. They're literally treating you like their favorite bone. Watch their jealousy target. If they hate your romantic partner specifically, they've identified them as the alpha threat. Your dog knows who's stealing their spot in your heart before you do. That morning stretch your dog does? It's actually an ancient wolf greeting. Why dogs stretch when you enter? Why does your dog stretch dramatically every time you enter the room? Are they showing off? That stretch isn't about muscles. It's a greeting ritual older than civilization. In wolf packs, the morning stretch signals, "I trust you enough to be vulnerable." Your dog is saying good morning in ancient wolf language, but timing reveals the truth. Stretching when you arrive means pure excitement. Mid-conversation stretches? They're bored of your talking. After you've been sitting together, they're saying, "Let's do something." The play bow isn't asking to play. It's testing your mood. They're reading if you're fun today or boring. Dogs who don't stretch around you, massive red flag. They don't feel safe enough to show vulnerability. Your relationship needs serious work. Speaking of weird behaviors, let me tell you why dogs make weird sleeping sounds. Does your dog moan, groan, and sigh like they're constantly disappointed in life? Those dramatic sighs aren't passive aggression, they're emotional releases. A long sigh with eyes closed means ultimate contentment. But a sigh while staring at you? That's manipulation. They're literally guilt-tripping you with breath. The sounds reveal dreams too. Soft whimpers mean they're dream chasing, aggressive growls indicate nightmare fights, and happy yips? They're dreaming about you. But sudden groaning in older dogs isn't drama. It's hidden pain they're trying to communicate. Dogs hide pain instinctively. Weakness meant death in wild, so vocal complaints are serious. That content grumble when settling into bed? They're actually talking to you. Dogs develop unique sound patterns for their specific human. You have a personalized dog language nobody else gets. When they lick your face, there's an evolutionary reason that's kind of gross. The face lick attack. Why do dogs insist on kissing your face? Is this love or something grosser? Prepare yourself. Face licking is how puppies made their mothers vomit food for them. Your dog might be trying to trigger your regurgitation reflex. You're being treated like a vending machine. But it's evolved beyond that. Dogs can taste your emotional state through skin salt. Happy sweat tastes different from sad sweat. They're literally sampling your mood. Morning face licks are medical checkups. They're tasting for hormone changes, illness markers, even diabetes. Your dog might detect cancer before any doctor. The intensity matters. Gentle licks mean affection. Frantic licking indicates their anxiety. And obsessive face targeting? They've detected something wrong with you. Dogs have saved lives by persistently licking spots that turned out to be tumors. Speaking of weird behaviors, let me tell you. The random barking at nothing. When your dog barks at empty corners, are they seeing ghosts or having hallucinations? Your dog perceives reality differently. They hear frequencies up to 65,000 hertz. You stop at 20,000 hertz and see ultraviolet spectrum. That nothing might be very real, just invisible to your inferior human senses. Studies confirm dogs react to electromagnetic fields before earthquakes. That corner barking might be detecting electrical anomalies, underground water movement, or seismic activity. But persistent barking at specific spots could indicate medical issues. Partial seizures cause hallucinations. Cognitive dysfunction in older dogs creates confusion. Eye problems produce shadow threats. The bark type reveals what they sense. Sharp single barks mean surprise. Continuous rapid barking indicates threat. And low growl barks? Something's seriously wrong, but they can't identify it. Your dog is your supernatural security system. And all that digging in your yard? They might be detecting something underground. Why dogs dig holes everywhere? Why does your dog dig holes like they're searching for buried treasure? What do they know that you don't? Your dog might be right. They're following ancient genetic programming. Dogs can smell things buried 40 feet underground. Those random holes? They're detecting moles, insects, or even underground water. But obsessive digging reveals psychological states. Bored dogs dig for entertainment. Anxious dogs dig escape routes. Pregnant females dig nesting spots, even if spayed. Phantom pregnancy is real. Temperature regulation drives digging too. That hole in your garden isn't vandalism. It's air conditioning. Cool earth provides relief their panting can't achieve. The location exposes their motive. Digging at fence lines means escape planning. Flower bed destruction targets interesting smells, and digging in their bed? They're trying to make it perfect, but failing repeatedly. Finally, when they hide food around your house, here's what they're really thinking. Why dogs hide food everywhere? Why does your spoiled dog hide food like they're preparing for apocalypse? This isn't distrust. It's called caching, and it reveals your dog thinks you're bad at hunting. They're creating emergency supplies, because clearly you can't be relied upon for consistent meals. Even well-fed dogs cache because abundance triggers hoarding instincts. Too much food paradoxically makes them more worried about starvation. Their brain screams, "This can't last." The hiding spots aren't random. They choose locations with your scent for security. Under your bed, in your laundry, behind your pillow, they're trusting you to guard their treasure. Finding rotting treats everywhere? Your dog has anxiety about resources. Multiple hiding spots means they don't trust any single location. They're diversifying their portfolio like a paranoid investor preparing for economic collapse. So there you have it. 20 behaviors your dog does and what they really mean. Your dog has been trying to communicate with you this entire time, and now you finally understand their language. And if you're new here, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Because next week, I'm revealing the 10 foods that are slowly poisoning your dog. But now, which behavior does your dog do the most? Let me know in the comments. I personally reply to everyone in the first hour. See you in the next one, and remember, your dog isn't weird, they're just misunderstood.